Hey guys, I'm Ouroboros. Let's play Persona 5 Royal. It is the very first day of December. It's the first day of December. We're in our 8th month. Does that count? If you count it that way. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 9th month. Math is hard. 9th month. Okay, yeah, I was thinking April is 4. 4 plus 8 equals 12. It's the 9th month. I guess that's not true. Whatever. I'm rambling. We're not focused. And I heard Shido's approval winning went way up again. This election's already decided. I mean, I can't imagine anybody but Shido in office. It'd be nice to have a strong country. Shido has us in the bag. Can't wait for the election. Yeesh. All right, well, gonna have to do some work on that. Seems like everybody's into Shido right now. It's already December. I just said that. This sure has been one rough year. In some ways, yeah, for me, but I don't know. This series has been a constant, and it's been a fun 8 and change months, almost 9 months now. Those Phantom Thieves incidents were horrible. I never thought terrorists would attack Tokyo. I'm glad the election's almost here. We'll be able to breathe easy with Masayoshi Shido in office. Yes, he seems promising. It's looking like next year will be a better year. Do they not see the disaster that looms in the distance? Failure is intolerable. We must act swiftly. Don't worry, failure's not an option here, just like last time, and the time before, and the time before, and like 5 more times before that. But today, what does Morgana have to say? Okay. It's still early days here. Let's take it nice and easy for now. Okay. I guess that's it. Let's see if anybody's downstairs. Because, you know, we shouldn't be hiding or chilling here or anything, so we are going to... Actually, what does Sojiro have to say? We don't often talk to him during the day. I don't think we really ever get the chance to. Shido this, Shido that. The world's gone to hell. Alright, well, that's to the point. We're going to hang out with Haru today. Like I said earlier, we unlock her super late, and this is an issue with Haru, and it gets talked about a lot. She doesn't get a lot of screen time. But we're going to make up for that by basically rushing through her confidant because we don't have a lot of time to complete it. And let's hang out, Haru. Yes, at a time like this, come on. Suppose relaxation is pretty vital at times like these. Oh, right, I found a place that serves an especially rare type of coffee. Would you be interested in joining me there? Haru's inviting me out. I'll have to act like a proper gentleman. And we do have the right amount of proficiency, so I think I can escort her like a gentleman. And I have to Tanya. That was a lot of thinking. Let's hang out with her. Then it's decided. This particular restaurant isn't an expensive hotel buffet. Hopefully the coffee lives up to that reputation. Alrighty, is this the buffet we've been to a million times because they don't want to make more environments? Do you remember how I mentioned before about my newfound interest in coffee? Well, I've decided to start studying the topic more seriously by going out to places like this. I've been keeping it a secret from my fiance though. You see, a single cup of the dark ivory coffee here costs roughly 6,000 yen. Jesus Christ. Me, IRL Oro would say that's a ripoff, but Ren would say it must be amazing. I've heard it is. Apparently the beans they use are exceedingly rare. At the very least, we should try it before passing judgment. Shall we order then? I'll be paying for your cup as well. No, okay. I mean, I guess in real life, when somebody was like, hey, you should come here, and then like, by the way, you're gonna spend $60 on a cup of coffee, I'd be like, okay, that's on you. Can we at least split the bill? There's no right answer to this question, but like, I can't let you do that. That's noble of you, but allow me to handle this. I invited you after all. And she is rich. I wonder how it will taste. Well, here we go. Does it taste like poop like all coffee does? There's a faint bitterness beneath the strangely mellow flavor. This coffee is clearly distinct from what Sojiro serves at Leblanc. It has a distinctly fragrant aroma, paired with a mild flavor. This is undoubtedly delicious, yet I would barely consider it coffee. Apparently, it's brewed using beans gathered from elephant dung. You mean poop? Yeah, I can taste the elephant. I like that one the best. I apologize for not disclosing that to you earlier. I just thought you might find it hard to enjoy if you had known ahead of time. I was surprised to hear it at first myself, but that was actually why I wanted to try it to begin with. Another rare type of coffee, Kopi Luwak, I'm assuming that's right, is gathered from the feces of a small cat called a civet. Interestingly enough, the flavor differs depending on what animal it originally was consumed by. Speaking of cats, do you think Mona-chan would be able to... Why would you even suggest that? But let's ask him. Sure, he'd be down to shit some beans and then give it to us. Dude, imagine telling your friend that, like, hey, let's, Tim, like, can you eat these coffee beans whole so like you can shit them out and I can drink them? Like, that'd be so gross. Perhaps it could become LeBlanc's new specialty drink. Ah, yes, Mona shit. Oh, but we need Mona-chan for our operations, huh? We can't afford him to make him eat beans all day. Coffee's so profound. Haru-chan? Takakura-san. What a strange place for us to meet. It's not often I see people your age at this luxurious buffet. And who is this? Oh, he's a friend from school. Ren-kun, this is Takakura-san, the new president of Okumura Foods. Okay, nice to meet you. By the way, it looks like we will be able to avoid litigation. We somehow settled on decent terms. You don't need to worry. Oh, and about your shares. You should consider letting the company hold on to them for the time being. I'm sure you have enough on your plate already, given everything that's happened to you.
No.
Well, I'm sorry to bring that up while you two are enjoying yourselves here. That aside, how are things going with Sugimura-kun? You know, these days you need to reserve a wedding hall almost a year in advance if you want a good one. Sometimes it worries me how laid back you are, Haru-chan. Right, we're in the process. Well, I should be heading back to the office now. Oh, but please allow me to pay for your drinks. No, that's quite alright. And, about the shares, I can handle them for now. I'm gonna protect that which my father left for me. I understand. Please do try to reconsider, though. Well then, if you'll excuse me. And there he goes. That was a lie. There's no way I can handle the responsibilities I have to deal with right now. I mean, I'm just an inexperienced high schooler, but I can't leave the company in Takakura-san's hands. Hey, what do you think of him? I mean, it wasn't really much of a conversation. He seemed nice, but I can also see where Haru is coming from. I'm not really sure about him. You're so honest, Ren-kun, but I agree. I really don't know whether or not I can trust him. Right now, the most prevalent rumor about Takakura-san is that he was pleased by my father's passing. I mean, he was certainly the person who stood to benefit the most from it. It's hard to deny that fact. But he says he's trying to rebuild our company image. I just can't tell if he really means it. You know, sometimes I wonder what life would be like if I didn't have money. If I was normal. Don't get me wrong, the company is definitely important, but it's often nothing more than a source of stress. With you guys, though, I feel like I actually belong. That's why I'm going to work extra hard to make sure my harvests turn out great. And we can sense a strong resolve from Haru. And with that, we unlock Empress Rank 4 Celeb Talk, and it's a group of Shadow. Yeah, we've gotten this a lot with different characters. You know what it is. Oh, and for that Sugimura-san, that's my fiancé. He's been really showering me with presents lately. One night he even left a bouquet of roses on my pillow. But he would have needed one of my servants to help him accomplish that, right? What a scary thought. Even worse, Takakura-san has been hurrying us to get married after what happened to my father. He claims it's because of the profit the marriage will bring to the company. But there has to be even more to that situation than just that. Anyway, I'll look a little deeper into Takakura-san. Perhaps he truly was pleased by my father's death. Maybe I should start by asking the employees who are trying so desperately to win my favor. I guess that's the starting place. You haven't drank any more of your coffee, Ren-kun. Aren't you going to finish it? You mean the poop coffee? I think I'm okay. But I'll see you later, Haru. Please don't feed me poop coffee again. Can we just... I don't even like normal coffee in real life. Can you just get... just some chalky milk. Chalky milk would be great. I'm a big chocolate milk lover. Oh, Ren-kun? Sorry about that awkwardness today. You took the time out of your schedule to hang out with me, but we ended up dealing with my own drama. Look, let's just get coffee again sometime. Try to make it a little more... normal. Not like you're the owner of a company. I'll let you know if I find another spot. It won't always be that luxurious, though. Lately, I felt so suffocated. I don't know who to trust anymore. But it's so reassuring to have someone like you. Someone who listens to me. I'm gonna do whatever I can to look further into Takakura-san. I might come to you for help again if I find something. Well, I'll see you later. And I'm sure she'll need help with all sorts of stuff at some point. It's just the type of person she is, it's the type of person we are, it's the type of game Persona is, but everywhere Ryuji goes, it's just more and more rumors about Shido. This shit makes me sick. It's as though his stance against the Phantom Thieves has boosted his popularity. It's all a charade, though. More importantly, why ain't anyone complaining about the police? After all, their big catch committed suicide while he was in police custody. That's a scandal no matter which way you cut it. I'm just glad they never made Ren's identity public. About that, does it seem a little odd to you? How so? Why isn't anyone showing more interest in the identity or motives of the Phantom Thieves? Do people not think they're the masterminds behind the horrible crimes of late? Yeah, you would think people would make a bigger deal out of it. I was wondering that myself. It felt as though the commotion surrounding the suicide calmed down far too quickly. It's like nobody cares about that anymore. Yep, they're just too busy fanboying over Shido. God, this don't make any sense. It's creepy as hell.
You're right. This is totally bizarre. What's going on here?
Yeah, it is a little weird. Yeah, we got sooty armor, whatever. It is a little weird, we got stuff. It's almost like people are just too lazy to do anything about it. Like they just don't have the energy to get themselves out of bed. They're just kind of trapped there, but... Anyway, what do you guys have to say? I'm tired of all these cars blaring noise for the election. All they want to do is win our votes. You can't blame them for worrying. Those representatives are out of a job if they don't get your vote. So, which party are you voting for? I'm thinking about going with the United Future. Masayoshi Shido's party. Yeah, I think he's very promising. Thank you, the curry was delicious. Yep, everybody seems to think he's the man. But if you want to, tonight, I guess you could have done this during the day, you can buy the SP recovery items. I've been maxed out forever. And you can go ahead and feed your plant the Mega Fertilizer. I believe there is an achievement for keeping it alive throughout the course of the whole game. I remember my first playthrough, I'm sure plenty of people did this, I just completely forgot about it. I think I did it the first time and then it died, probably in like June. But tonight we've got a good one, guys. Tonight we're gonna finish out Iwai's Confidant. Like I said, we're kind of closing things out right now. I think we've got him, we've got Haru, and I think we've got Shinya left. These are story related. Haru. Oh, Akechi. Yeah, rank 8's the most you can get with him, because obviously we can't exactly... Does this change? It doesn't. Interesting. I figured the little description under where it says Justice rank 8, it would have changed because he, you know, tried to kill us. Oh, we have Mishima too. Right. Anyway, enough of that blabber. Let's talk to Iwai. So, I want to work. There's something I gotta ask you to do. You're free now, yeah? Yeah. Let's see what you've got. Rank 10. Kaoru wants to talk to us. Hold on, I'll call him over. Okay, we get to talk to his son a little bit, which is something we haven't done yet.
Thanks again for last time. I learned a lot about myself. So, I just wanted to show my appreciation.
Intruding in on another private family moment.
You're still droning on about that? I mean, it was quite a shock. But that's what made you take me in, right? So who cares?
Whoa there, kiddo.
If you had just told me all of this sooner, you wouldn't have been threatened.
Who your parents are and where you come from stays with you for your entire life. Thanks to my loser parents, I got bullied by complete strangers, and...
My father isn't a loser, though. He's a brilliant business owner.
Well, I guess it's up to you now, Iwai.
Shut up, I know that. So in the end, I was just fighting my own demons. Stuck in my crappy childhood and all the problems I had growing up. My view of Kaoru was all distorted because of my rotten childhood memories.
I forgive you.
Wow, you really matured, huh?
Why did you help my father out? He told me you gathered info about Suda-san for him. You willingly got involved in a Yakuza dispute. would someone normally take that big of a risk?
Yeah, but I had to help this old guy out.
I'd understand if you were a member of the Phantom Thieves. Fighting for the underdogs, like a gentleman thief. You know, people have their own opinions, but I think the Phantom Thieves are super cool. I mean, the sexual harassment incident involving that teacher?
You gotta go, Kaoru. The supermarket's about to close. Aren't you in charge of dinner tonight?
Oh, crap! Please excuse me.
Kids grow up quick. They can be a pain in the ass, but they're worth it. All right, let's close up shop. Go pull down the shutter. Suda changed rather suddenly, huh? Seems like he had a change of heart. Just like them people they've been talking about on TV. I can't be the only one who was saved by his change of heart. Wonder who else knows.
Yeah, well, what if you're right?
I wonder. Well, don't worry. It ain't really none of my concern. Man, you really had me fooled. That whole thing about being an enthusiast was all just BS. I hired you as a mere pawn, and now you're Kaoru's bro. The Phantom Thieves are using my guns to take down bad guys, aren't they? They help people in need, huh? Interesting. All right. I'm gonna put all my effort into that special menu we talked about. I don't like to owe nobody nothing, so I'll do my best for you, because that's the kind of support I can provide.
I feel a strong bond with Iwai.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the Hanged Man, granting thee infinite power.
And with that, we unlock Hanged Man rank 10. On the house, we can customize our guns for free, and I know I said we hadn't talked to Kaoru. That's not entirely true. We've obviously been to the diner, but we haven't heard him talk. And if you noticed, he actually has the same voice actor as Joker, and it actually caught me off guard because I had forgot about that. But yeah, so you kind of talk to yourself. Your confidant son is you. Kind of I am my own grandpa weirdness, but whatever. Back to the confidant. And we can obviously now fuse the most powerful persona of the Hanged Man Arcana, and that is Addis.
But what the hell are you gonna do with a model gun? You need a real gun in a shootout, and the knives are just replicas. They're even less useful than a butter knife, you know? You're such a weirdo. We were in the middle of closing shop, weren't we? Well, let's get to it.
And this, why? Why? This is such a late game confidant. Why are you giving me precision? Later.